Start the thing. Hello, everyone. It's your girl Yasmin Denise, and I'm back. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes. Let's come on and let's tag everybody. Let's get back in this video. Y'all see, we're not gonna start all the way over. We have Trey King in the building. Let me tag him in this video. Travis, can you play this True Serum song or something for us? The thing. Thank you so much. While we tag people. Trey. So, yes, it hurt. From the beginning of time, the book of life was written, but who are you kidding? It was rewritten to control the minds with precision. This cold blooded force. Can you go on my page and see if you see it? I can't. I don't see you. Hello, everyone. We are back. We had technical difficulties, but the devil is a liar. We will do this True Serum today behind the music with this awesome artist. His name is Trey King. We're going to have him introduce himself. But before that, we want y'all to tag and share so we can get these people back in here. Thank you so much, Vaughn. Make sure you tag and share. Trey, I'm trying to get you on here. If you go on my page, since we friends, you should be able to. But
I'm sharing right lit.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm sharing it.
Oh, okay. So thank you all for tuning in. Again, let's take a couple of seconds and share a little more. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Okay, so let me get down to business. I'm just going to tag a couple of more people and then I'm just going to start right off the gate because I know we behind and I really do apologize for being behind, but again, we had technical difficulties. So that's what happened. And again, we're going to start again. We're going to have Trey go ahead and introduce himself and tell us a little bit about himself. Go ahead, Trey.
Tapu say, it's your boy Trey King, singer-songwriter. Y'all know the vibes. If you ain't get pinned by Trey King, you ain't getting pinned right. We lit.
Okay. So listen, you guys, y'all know how, we always we watch we hear music, we watch videos, and we hear them singing and everything. But today, before we go into his music, we want to get into who Trey King is. You understand what I'm saying? So who is Trey King? Tell everybody, who is Trey King?
Trey King is that guy from the slums, you know what I'm saying, who just had that gift that, you know what I'm saying, just had that gift of pen and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've always been writing, always been creative, always been an artist in some type. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a go getter. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Like if I gotta go get it, I'm gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna wait on the next man. I gotta go get it. It's my dream. So why is I'm waiting on the next person to get to this dream? You feel me?
I feel you. So you're not just a singer, you're a singer songwriter.
Singer, songwriter, actor, and model. I just tapped into
Hello? I think he's free. Okay, go ahead.
I just tapped into the modeling thing not too long ago. I'm probably say like instead.
Mhm.
So that's a now I could put that in my resume. Singer, songwriter, actor, model. We lit.
Okay, so we lit. Okay. So that was one of the questions. So we might as well go there. Do you have any hidden talents besides singing and songwriting? So you said you're doing acting and modeling. I mean, what are you doing with your acting and modeling? Have you started your portfolio? You taking your pictures? Have
I'm,
you modeled for anyone yet? What is
yeah,
Trey King doing right now?
yes. I got some stuff with the acting that's on the way. I ain't really gonna
Okay.
much on that, but it's coming. So y'all just stay tuned on that. The modeling, I just started modeling. The first person who just was like, I want you to model for me was this lady from Alabama. Her name is Coco Banks. She's dope. Um,
Mhm.
she took me and was like, okay, I feel like you can model for me. I want you to model for me. So that happened, and we took off with that. So she is, you know what I'm saying, she showed me the ropes of like walking and posing and
Okay.
for that. So she's a dope instructor too. So that's where we at with that. So
So at this time, you're getting she's coaching you,
yes,
showing you what to do and what not to do, so you can start modeling and doing commercials or whatever else, that you want to venture out in. Okay, so how long have you been singing? When did the singing start? How did you know, that that's what you wanted to do?
I didn't. I listen. I'm like I tell everybody. I didn't know. Like it was just. Oh, my grandma was like, "Oh yeah, you gonna get in the church. You can church. You gonna get in this choir and sing."
Hmm.
First, I'm like, okay, I'm in this choir, but I was like a nobody in the choir. You know how like you have that one guy in the choir, and he's like, no.
Yeah.
I was that one guy in the choir and until like I got a little older, and then like I fell in love with like R&B because it was just like I was always on punishment because I was doing something crazy. I was doing something crazy. I was super hyper and super active.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, you on timeout? I'm in timeout. Only thing I got is the radio. I'm listening to all like this when Keisha Cole was at her height. This is when Jane Fox came out. I'm just
Okay.
listening to all this. This when Chris Brown was super young. So I'm just listening to all of this music. So I go to school and I get to sing to the girls, and girls start liking it. I was like, okay, they like this. And then Trey Songz just came out of nowhere. And then I really started singing all his songs. And then they were like, oh, y'all like this? Okay. And then that's when I was like entering poetry slams. That's where the pen came in. Like when I start penning stuff and start using
Hmm.
voice with it, it just took everything to the next level. That's when I realized like I got a gift.
Okay, so that's when you realized you had a gift. So when you
Yeah.
was younger, you knew, but you didn't know.
Yeah.
And then once you seen that they was getting the girls and they was attracted to it and they was loving it, that's when you decided to put your all into it because the girls was attracted to it.
Yeah.
So you doing it for the ladies, correct?
I was. That's where I started at until I really got
Mhm.
into with it on a deeper level, and I really just started
Okay.
with it on this like an intimate and real spiritual with it. And then I start realizing like when I get more creative is when I actually go through something. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
after high school, when the relationship started happening and the heartbreak started happening and the relationship problems and the cheating, all that started. That's when I was able to pen more stuff that people can relate to, if that makes sense.
Oh, it makes sense. I'm a writer myself, so I understand that.
Yeah, yeah. So like when
Really do understand that.
I do, listen, I do. When
I get it. I write from experience as well. I'm a singer songwriter. I'm an artist as well. You
that,
understand what I'm saying? So I get it. Whatever on your heart, you put it on the paper, and then it turns into this
you got to tell a
art
story. You got,
artwork. You understand? You tell your story to the music, to the beat.
and
Okay, I get it. So where you from, Trey Kings?
I'm actually from Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I've been moving around a little bit, but right now I stay in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's where I resign at right now.
Okay, wait a minute. Say the name of that. Say.
Tuscaloosa,
Oh, okay. Because I was like, where he from? Look.
Alabama.
Okay, 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 okay. I see you. So, are you single? Are you in a relationship? Is
I'm,
that what's got because you have this song called Breaking Up to Make Love. So how, is that what it's coming from? Are you in a relationship? Are you single? I'm pretty sure that the ladies want to know what's going on if you're single, because they probably gonna be in your inbox and then in your DMs. So they want to know. Let them know what's good.
I'm actually single. Um, and Breaking Up to Make Love is just a single that was telling some my whole EP. I'm working on an EP called P2K, so y'all be on the lookout for that. P2K is on the way.
Are you
I,
saying P as in Paul?
P as in Paul.
Okay.
P2K. Prince the King is the name of the album. Um,
Okay.
the EP was is gonna be out. You know, so I'm dropping sometime next year. But right now I'm just releasing some singles to get y'all really in tune. So Titus was the first single. So
Okay.
Titus pretty much um a phase that I went through before actually got into a relationship. It was a phase where I was just dating women and I was just telling them like, let's just do this without the titles. Let's just do this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So no, don't put no title on it.
Yeah, yeah. So Breaking Up to Make Love came into a point where I actually caught feelings. You know what I'm saying? I actually fell for. You know what I'm saying? Actually fell in love, and relationships go through their ups and downs, and I had to realize certain things about myself. So that breaking up phase is what made me just realize that I need to change my ways. I need to man up. You know what I'm saying? That boy like thinking is not gonna get me nowhere. So it's time for me to man up. So that's where it's called Prince the King, because I was thinking like a little boy, a prince. Now I'm on my king shit.
Okay, come on, King. I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because when I got the music and I listened to a little bit of it, I didn't listen to the whole song. But when you told me the title was "Breaking Up to Make Love," and then the other one was called "Titles." And now that you breaking it down, you can see the growth. You know, you didn't want no titles at first, then you got caught out there, fell for the Willie Lump Lump, fell in love. You, you was the one who got hurt instead of, you the one, you got hurt, you wanted the titles. So what we're doing is, in your music you're telling a story
Telling a story.
on how you went from thinking like a boy to
So
becoming a man.
yeah,
Come
you
on
get
now, so you do real R&B. You don't do this new age R&B, you do real R&B.
yeah R&B only. You feel me? R&B only.
Okay, okay. So at this point in time, art as artists, we view everybody view, their success differently. Do you feel that you're successful right now? And if so, and if not, what does success means to you? Is it the money? Is it the cars? Is it the charts? Is it, the recordings? Is it the completion of a project?
I can say this: none of that at this moment. I'm not thinking about none of the glamour. I'm not thinking about the glamour right now. I'm trying to get my story out there. I want y'all to
Ooh,
know
that's good.
who Trey King is, and I want people to relate to, because it's boys out here that think it's grown ass men that think like boys out here. So I want them to realize,
That's
listen, I can relate. I've been there. It's time for us to change. So
it.
my success is getting my story out there to everybody, and they realize like that dude right there, he telling a dope ass story, and they can change their fucking lives. Excuse my language, but they can change their lives
Hmm.
of thinking. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to dating, so
Okay.
a whole approach now. That's means success to me. Like once people can say like, "Dang, Trey King really just touched me on that level," and he made me think of showing me a different avenue to think. That's my success right there.
Okay. I see in the comments we have I hope pronounce your name right, Gabrielle Jones. We have, what's her name? Beyond Loved. I guess that's a female. I'm sorry if you're not. We have Vaughn James. You want to give any shout outs before we go any further? Because they are bigging you up. They are sending flames. They sending hearts. You want to give any shout outs to your peoples?
Listen, I want to give it all my people. Y'all know who y'all are. We lit out here. We lit. We working. We lit. Vaughn, you know you my guy. We out here working. You gotta tell that story, man. Prince the King. Y'all know the vibes.
All right, all right. So now you were talking in regards to, developing yourself and growing up. How to Let me just turn this right quick, okay, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
So we know that you're the type of artist that write from your heart. You're writing because you want your story to get out, and in your music you hoping that it's going to help the grown men that's still acting like little boys to act like grown men, to get on to get on their grown man, to get on their king. You know what I mean? So while I want to get a little personal with you, if you don't mind,
Go ahead.
in regards to how are you looking at, the climate of what we're going through right now? Because this is about the artist. It's not just about the music. That's why it's called Behind the Music.
Right.
How do you feel about the climate of, where we at right now in life, in the world, with everything that's going on? Can you tell us how you feel about the climate that we're living in right now?
Um, I'm just gonna speak from a man's perspective. What I see now,
Please.
we are failing right now as men, and we going into these relationships with no leverage.
Hmm.
And I remember I was in a barbershop and I was talking to a bunch of older guys, and we was talking about this. Entering a relationship with no leverage, with nothing to offer. You know what I'm saying? We hear the term, "Oh, I could bring the table to the table," or "What you gonna bring to the table?" Men, we are bringing nothing to the table nowadays.
Come on now.
Horrible. You know what I'm saying? Not saying women not doing the same thing, but let's talk. I'm just speaking to my man. My man, we
Hmm.
We're not bringing nothing to the table nowadays. It's more than just bringing dick to the table. What about the communication? What about being intimate? What about having your shit together? You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I can speak on this because I was this guy. Last year I was in a horrible place.
Mm-hmm.
Whole pandemic, and this just really woke me up. It was like, okay, Trey, you got to get your shit together because I came into a relationship. I'm talking about. I lost everything. Due to I'm gonna say trying to be caught up in the fast life, the glamour, the shine, and not realizing who the people that was around me wasn't for me. I lost everything, got into a relationship, didn't have nothing to offer, lost myself, had to really find myself again. Once I found myself, that's when I realized like we gotta have something to the, we gotta have bring something to the table. We gotta be the table, fellas. We gotta be the table. The woman she could be the size. You know what I'm saying? At least have your leverage. You know what I'm saying? Not try to say that you
Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but I like that. I need you to break that down. You said, fellas, we have to, you guys have to be the table
table.
and we can be the sides. Is that what you said, homeboy?
That's what I said.
Break that down for me. What you mean by y'all can be the table and we can be the sides? What does that
Okay,
mean?
okay. Look at the day and age that we are living in right now. The woman is the table, and she's the size, and the man just coming
Woo.
in, just being extra baggage. Only thing he offer is dick. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are starting to just be inside of this mode of like the house niggas. You know what I'm saying? They housewives in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But it's time for us to break that, and you know what I'm saying? Let's bring something to the table. Let's be the table. Baby, I got this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm not asking for much. You know what I'm saying? Just communicate with me, love me, understand me. Them the sides. You know what I'm saying? I got everything else. I got the foundation. Be the foundation. We not nothing. The one we can't let the you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying not let the woman be a foundation, but let her know that it's okay. I got you. And that's the reason why I'm making P2K because it's more than just telling my side of the story, but I'm getting intimate and I'm telling you, baby, it's okay. I got you. I manned up. I know my wrongs. I got everything for you. Just be my side. Just support me. Just support me in my journey. And we need that. Man, we need the support. We don't need nobody babysitting us and holding our hands to the next step. We need women that's gonna be support, gonna, you know what I'm saying, be there when we know what I'm saying, because sometimes it get hard for us too. We'll need a shoulder to cry on.
Mm-hmm. Come on now.
You can't be just coming to your woman crying to her all the time. It's time for us to man up and just love our women and cater to our women. You feel what I'm saying? So
You talking good, sir. You talking good. You talking good. You really talking good. So you're on a mission. You're
yeah,
on a mission for the man to step up and be in his rightful place.
yes,
That's what you're saying?
we turning princes to kings. That's what we doing around here.
Okay. Well, y'all heard him, ladies. He said, listen, this came out of his mouth. And fellas, he's on a mission to turn princes into kings, meaning men getting a rightful, is the word rightful correct? Men
Right?
getting your place, the rightful place, and step up and be who you supposed to be in a relationship. He said you guys are supposed to be the table while we be the sides. Because from what evidently what you're saying is that from what you're seeing now, it's the women that's being the table and the sides, and the men are just there bringing baggage, and they're being housewives, and they're not doing nothing right about now.
No, we not doing shit, man. We hey, it's a bad. Listen, we in a bad era right now for men. So it's time for us to up our bars. It's time for us to go. You know what I'm saying? We're going from 2G to 5G. We got to go up them bars.
And how you what makes you okay? And I get where you at, and I get what you're saying. Why do you think that happened? Do you think it's because the women stepped up and they took over, or you think it's because the men just started slacking? Like what happened? What do you think happened
It's
to make it shift the way it shifted?
it's a little bit both, but I'm gonna say this: it took the man to be. It took a man to slack. The man we slacked, and then it took the women to say, "I'm not finna fail. I don't want to. I'm not finna go through this. I don't want to go." You know what I'm saying? It's also got some generational curses to it too. When
You talking good? Go ahead.
you know what I'm saying, they watch their mothers go through this phase and they look at it like I'm not gonna go through that. So guess what? I'm gonna be that independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's because the independent man just disappeared. He got,
Mm.
or we could say this too. Some of this, some of the they say some of the good men are in dead or in jail, which is kind of true. But guess what? We still got some of it, and we got some of those out here now. But we just had to awaken that sense in our, you know, what I'm saying, in our soul and our body, and say, let's. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us just to look in the mirror, and just say, I'm not gonna be like this no more. It's time for me to man up. It's time for me to up my bars. Like I'm. That's the biggest thing. Once you look in the mirror and up your bars and say, I gotta up my bars. Up your bars.
Mm.
Bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? Take a different avenue. Change that. You know what I'm saying? Be in your child's life, because there's a lot of men that's not in their child's life. You
Mm-hmm.
know, guess what? They got daughters out here without fathers.
Mm.
Without fathers. And once we change that area, like once we be in our child's life, we can change that sense. And they's like, okay, I grew up with my mom and my dad. I want the same thing for me. I know what I want in a man because my father was there. He was the provider. He was a protector. And that's the role that we're supposed to play, provide and protect. We don't do that now. We out here just leeching. I mean, men probably gonna hate me for that, but we out here. Oh, she got a house. She got a car. I want to be with her.
You
Where
better
your
one.
You know what I'm saying? Where your house and your car? It's time for
Mm.
us to up bars. We got to up them bars, and we got to change the, you know what I'm saying? Change our mindset, change our surroundings, change the way we moving, and just bring something to the table when we enter these relationships. Have leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell them, you can date somebody that's a half. You know what I'm saying? If you a half a cup and I'm a half a cup, and we pour into each other, somebody's gonna lose somewhere. But if we both whole,
Mm-hmm.
how can we lose? We both on our shit. How can we lose?
Okay. Well, I see Marcus Cruz. Is that right? Marcus Cruz? Click that. Marquet? Is it Marquet? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Marquet. Please forgive me. She's agreeing with you. She said nowadays women are providing and paying all the
We
bills.
got to change that, man. What bills we paying?
Mm.
We got to change that. It's time for us to up them bars.
You
P2K
know,
way, we turning princes of the kings around here. That's the whole. That's my success. That's my goal, man. We see that change, man. You know, I reached something. I did something.
I know that's right. You on a mission. You on an assignment.
Yes.
Okay, so look, guys, what we're gonna do before we get back into questions, we're gonna listen to I guess we're gonna listen to no, we're not. Okay, we're gonna listen to titles. We're
Let's
gonna
do.
listen to a little bit of titles, and then we're gonna come back, ask a couple of more questions, and then we're gonna listen to Breaking Up to Make Love.
We lit.
I've been thinking about you all day. Glad I finally got you right here with me. Yeah, we both know why you came. You ain't gotta say a thing. We on the same page. You ain't gotta be my girl, and I ain't gotta be your man. Cause titles they get so confusing. And I already know when them secrets hit the floor, they won't be the only thing that's going down, down. I say yes, but I need your body to make it happen. We can do all them freaky things that you can't imagine. Yeah, so baby, no titles. You can do what you like to. That freak up inside you, I'm gonna get that about you. So tonight, baby, no titles. Baby, no titles. Oh, hey, hey. All right, y'all. That was titles. That's dope. I like that. I really do like that. That's real R&B for you. That ain't, I now let me say what I'm about to say. As an artist myself, I don't have anything. Listen, I know that's right. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I think it's okay. She said, I think it should be 50-50 with the, but they still talk about the Bills. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that song in the chat. Y'all go ahead and let me know what y'all think. That was Titles by Trey King. Listen, let me tell you what I think. As an artist, I love music, period, all genres of music. And but when I just heard that song, I thought back to Dream, um, Jay Holiday, ain't that his name? Um, let's see, Jamie Foxx back when he did Unpredictable. Back then, you understand, it gave me that feel. I felt that. Nowadays, you don't always feel the music. You might feel the beat, and then it make you wanna, you know what I'm saying, or bob your head. But I was feeling the lyrics. I was feeling that. Brian McKnight. They said, "Come on now, they loving that. We loving titles. We loving titles." Okay, so we just heard titles, y'all. We're gonna ask Trey King to tell us how can we find his music, what's his social media platforms, and then we're gonna go on to the next song. Go ahead, Trey.
Look, all y'all can follow me on all platforms. I mean, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, Apple Music at Trey King. That's TRAKYNG. I'm gonna say that one more time. TRAKYNG. You can stream my music on YouTube. Check the videos out. Add me on Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram. I do respond back. I'm not one of these bougie artists. It's not just talking to his support system, his people that's following him. I'm touching, so I'm touching bases. I'm talking to y'all. I'm trying to get in tune with you guys. So hit me up on Instagram, Trey King, TRAKYNG. TikTok, I am Trey King, TRAKYNG. Um, Facebook, TRAKYNG.
Well, okay, guys, that's how you will be able to follow, stream his music, follow him, inbox him, DM. Y'all know what the heck I'm trying to say. DM him and
Yeah.
all that other good stuff. And all that other good stuff. But before we go, hey, we have a commercial. Listen, if you haven't went and caught my book, make sure y'all go and caught my book. The Day I Woke Up by none other than your girl Yasmin Denise at peculiarnationent.com. That's peculiarnationent.com. Also, if you haven't caught my album that I just dropped September the 1st, make sure I am on all streaming platforms as well. It's Yasmin Denise, YAZMINDENIZE, and the album is called Breaking the Mode, and is DAMOLD. So make sure y'all go stream that for me. Make sure y'all go download that for me. Go ahead and put that up there, right there on all platforms. Make sure you download that for me. Also, let me tell y'all something. On next Tuesday, I believe it is November the 23rd. On November the 23rd, I will be hitting the streets downtown Dallas, feeding the homeless, giving out gloves, hats, scarves, and we will be giving them a hot meal. If you guys want to donate, make sure y'all go ahead and donate. At the Cash App is $ Yasmin Campbell. We are taking donations. If you're not in the city, if you're not in the city, or of Dallas, and you want to send something in like clothes or whatever, donations for the homeless, you can hit me in my inbox. But if you want to do a financial donation, it is $ Yasmin Campbell. That's YASMINCAMPBELL. And again, that's to help serve the community and feed the homeless on November the 23rd. Now, without further ado, we're going to get back to Trey Kings. That was your girl, Yasmin Denise, with that brief message. So, we're going to jump right back in. Thanks, San. I appreciate you. We're going to jump right back and give me your number. Somebody's asking for your number. Beyond Loved is asking for your number. So listen, without further ado, we're going to go into the second song that we have, and it's called Breaking Up to Make Love. Breaking Up to Make Love by Trey King. Here we go.
Before I switch lanes for your exit, I really wanna know where your head is. I'm just trying to keep my eye on the road. But I'm moving closer and I'm waiting for the text that say it. You was hoping I would say that. Say hit that red box on the way, babe. And grab a bottle of Moscato, cause your pretty little body gotta miss these arms. So girl, I'm patient, but baby, don't keep me waiting. This is my version of I'm sorry, cause these last few nights ain't been so warm. So let's not fight and say we did. I just wanna remind you what I know you miss, I know you miss. You say that breaking up is only good for making up. So baby, what we waiting for? What we waiting for? What we waiting for? Yeah. You said that making up is better when you making love. So baby, what we waiting for? What we waiting for? What we waiting for? Yeah. And so I'm here rolling in the whip, reminiscing. You know, I'm thinking about your purple kisses. I'm just trying to get this car on the road. Girl, I almost died driving, thinking about the way you taste. So I'm hoping that you text back. And if you never do, I'll accept that. But I'm only human and I'm growing, and I really didn't notice that I broke your heart. So girl, I'm patient, but baby, don't keep me waiting. Because this road is kinda lonely when you act like you don't know me, baby, please come on.
Hey,
So let's not
hey,
fight and say we
hey,
did.
I like that
Just wanna
now.
remind you
Okay, y'all.
I know you miss, I
That
know
was
you
Breaking Up to Make Love. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about that. That's your boy Trey King. And that's coming. That's a single that he put the single out. I don't know why. Listen, this has been a hard freaking day. He put the single out and he's working on his EP, which is called P2K.
Yeah,
Prince Princess to Kings, right?
Prince to King.
Prince to King. I'm sorry. I said princess. No disrespect, sir. Please forgive me for that. No disrespect. Okay, so I have a couple of more questions. And to everyone watching, if you have any questions, this would be the time to put your questions
Drop them,
in the comments.
drop them
Put your
questions.
questions in the comments and he will answer them. He will answer them. So, where do you see yourself musically or without doing music or whatever? How do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Very successful business owner. I am going to be I'm going to be touching the youth. That's just gonna be a given. That's just the given of all of this. I'm going to touch the youth regardless. That's my mission. I'm here to change young men lives, older men lives, whoever come across me and that's a man and they want to just see a different perspective of seeing a different avenue of growing as a man. I'm going to try to touch them the best way I can. And with me, because I right now I also cut hair. That's just a talent
Okay.
here. And whenever you're in my chair, I'm going to minister to you. I'm going to tell you that, you know what I'm saying, let's take it, let's be business owners. Let's be financially stable. Let's just get these goals that we're trying to get to. Let's get out of our own ways and get to where we're trying to get to. That is my mission, and I always preach that to anybody.
Okay, so when they get in the barber chair, they don't just get a fresh cut, they get encouragement as well. That's
Yes.
dope. That's dope. That's dope. So I see you really do have an assignment and you really do have a mission to make men better, to put men in their rightful places, and not just men, to help the youth. As you said, you want to help them be better, be better with their finances, become business owners. That means if they're becoming business owners and better with their finances, that means they got their credit together. You understand what I'm saying? And I likes that. I really like that. I really like that. Beyond Love said, "Are you coming?" She got a question. Are you coming for Thanksgiving? She miss
Um,
you.
Wait a minute now. Y'all taking me fast. Fast. You cooking? You cooking that mac and cheese? You cooking that mac and cheese? That's all I need to know. If the mac and cheese there, I'm there.
I know that's right. Let's talk about Thanksgiving. Do you like the typical Thanksgiving? The turkey, mac and cheese, greens, beans, tomatoes, you like all of that? Or what would you like to eat for Thanksgiving this year? I mean, she's asking you to come. So she said auntie cooking though.
Listen,
What do you
I'm
want to eat for Thanksgiving this year?
I'm with whatever. No chip. I'm with whatever. No chitlins. Listen, they're gonna be my cheat day. I've been in the gym trying to get right for the summer, but it's definitely gonna be my cheat day. So I'm going in mac and cheese, dressing, greens, no chitlins,
No
no
chitlins.
everything but chitlins. We lit.
Okay. No chitlins. He said everything but chitlins. Okay, so I have another question for you. Are you trying to stay an independent artist or are you trying to get signed? What's the route you're trying to take? What do you think is be best for you?
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not chasing no deal. Deal gonna chase me. Like I tell you, like let's go back to this. I tell men when you go into a relationship, have leverage. When I'm going to these record labels, I'm gonna have leverage. Cause my thing is, if I done all this groundwork, what can you offer me at this point? I done got the views. I got the syncing license. I got the my song and soundtracks. I got this. I got that. What can you offer me at this point?
Smart. Okay. So
Not saying they not in my ear, because they around.
uh-huh.
Right now it's all about me building my brand, a stronger brand, me getting in tune with my fan base, my support system, me getting in tune with them, make sure that my core fan base is strong as possible before I even take that route to looking at a label or looking to sign. It's all about groundwork.
Okay. And let's see. So what's next? I
Listen,
know you doing the EP. I know you taking coaching, you getting some coaching classes for modeling. You know what I'm saying? But what's really next? What's your goal?
all I can say is follow the journey. It's just so much in store. I really don't want to just put it, the goal. The goal is to be successful. Period. Overall, I got so much in store right now. I want y'all to follow the journey and stay tuned and stay locked in because there's so much. I really don't want to talk about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to see. I want y'all to feel the work. It's so much in store right now. Just be on the lookout for some dope things.
Okay.
For y'all to be
What
uplifted.
type of things? You don't have to give us everything. You don't have to tell us everything, but what type of things? Like, do you have a clothing line coming out? Are you trying to be an X-Man? Which X-Man? You know?
Oh, discussion. That's definitely in the discussions.
Okay.
Definitely, that's definitely in the discussions. I'm gonna say this: we got some dope visuals on the way, some dope visuals, dope content. So I want you to that, and just follow the journey because just these dope contents is gonna tell a story, and it's gonna take you. It's gonna take you for a roller coaster ride. I'm gonna say,
Mhm. Okay, okay. So listen, guys, we have interviewed Trey Kings. We have listened to his music. Okay, Vaughn James said endorsements. I know that's right. We've listened to his music. We listened to his mission. We listened to his assignment. We're gonna take this time. If you have any questions at all, we're gonna listen to. If y'all don't mind, I want to play titles one more time before we end because I really, that's all our questions that we have. I want to hear titles and then he's gonna go over again because by the end of this show we want to make sure that y'all downloading his single. We want to make sure that y'all sending his friend requests. We want to make sure that y'all liking and sharing this video and every video that he's in, every interview that he's in. Y'all follow him on all his social media platforms. But before we do that, can we get titles one more time? Because I'm feeling that. I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling that. So let's hear titles one more time.
Oh, 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 oh. I've been thinking about you all day. Glad I finally got you right here with me. Yeah, we both know why you came. You ain't gotta say a thing. We on the same page. You ain't gotta be my girl. And I ain't gotta be your man, cause titles they get so confusing. And I already know when them secrets hit the floor, they won't be the only thing that's going down, down. I say yes, but I need your body to make it happen. We can do all them freaky things that you can't imagine. Yeah, so baby, no titles. You can do what you like to. That freak up inside you, I'm gonna get that about you. So tonight, baby, no titles. Baby, no titles. Oh. I've been thinking about you all day, trying to figure out why you had to make me wait.
All right, all right. Listen, y'all, that's my jam. I'm probably gonna jam that a couple of more times, even after it's over. Yeah, can we play that? Leave that playing a little low. I like that, Travis. Y'all, can we give it up for the producer on tonight? My husband, Travis Henry. He's working behind the scenes. It took him, we had technical difficulties, and I'm just thankful that he didn't say, listen, do it yourself. Do it yourself and work out. So I appreciate him for that. Again, before we let Trey go ahead and Lord, I almost said pray us out like we at a church. Before we let Trey give all his information so we can make sure that y'all are following, liking, sharing, streaming, and downloading. I just want to say this again. We are feeding the homeless on November the 23rd, this Tuesday. We are accepting donations, clothing lightly worn. If you need my inbox me if you need to send anything to me. We need hats, gloves, scarves, whatever you can give. We also are serving them a hot meal. It's going to be Peculiar Nation. We're going to be out there. That's me and Sanavaria from Old Taste and Sea Catering. She's whipping them up something nice and warm because they out there in this cold weather, sleeping on the ground, y'all. Like it's real out there. It's real out there. I did a show last week. Was it last week we did the show, babe? Last week, and on the way to the show, I just seen them lined up on the curb. They just lined up on the curb. Men, women, children just lined up on the curb. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys, if you would like to donate, please donate. Hit the Cash App, $ Yasmin Campbell. If you need a receipt, let me know. I'll get you a receipt. But we're going to be out there November 23rd serving the homeless community. Without further ado, Trey King, if you can come up, can you turn that down a little bit, Mr. Henry? And give out all your information again, because when you leave this platform, I love your mission. And when you leave this platform, I want to make sure everybody is following, liking, sharing, downloading, and streaming your singles, your videos, your interviews, and whatever else, your pictures. You understand what I'm saying? We want to support you here at Peculiar Nation. We want to support you because I believe in your mission. Now, your music is dope. Your writing is dope. Your voice dope. But that mission you have, I believe in that. I believe in that. And because I believe in that, I want to truly support you. So I need you guys, to make sure y'all support this young man. He's a young Black man out here trying to do something good for the other men to follow. You understand? For the youth to follow, for Black men to follow, for them to step up so we can have our protection back and our providers back. And I agree with you with everything you said. I really do. And I thank you so much for allowing me to interview you and allowing me to get to know you. You understand what I'm saying? It was an honor to get to know you, the man, not the singer, not the artist, but you, the man, and to get to know your heart and, with everything that you're trying to do. And I just pray that God sends some people to cover you and to be around you that can point you in the right direction, that won't take advantage of you. because of your heart is good, because I see you got a real good heart. And that's why you was the way you was at first, because you was trying to protect your heart. But I pray that God sends some people to be around you and surround you that's going to have nothing but your best interest and that can invest in your mission and in your assignment. So can you tell these people where to follow you?
You guys can follow me at TRAKYNG. That's everything. TRAKYNG. Trey King. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, um, Pandora, Apple Music, Spotify, Titles, uh, Google Play. It's Trey King. It's TRAKYNG.
All right, y'all. Well, guess what? That's this episode for True Serum. I want to thank you all. It's me, Yasmin Denise. I appreciate you all for sharing, tagging people, watching on today. Make sure y'all continue to like and share this video so we can get Trey King and push him as far as he needs to go so the right person can see this video, the right people can hear his music. I thank you all, and we are out of here.
Cause your pretty little body gotta miss these arms. So girl, I'm patient, but baby, don't keep me waiting. This is my version of I'm sorry.